What's up? Welcome to my Tron Ares stream. Yeah. My night before Tron Ares stream. Yeah. So yeah, now we're gonna talk about Tron Ares, cause yeah, the first showings are going on right now, but the actual release is tomorrow. So I was thinking in this stream we'd go over like my plot prediction for the movie, like you know, like one final time before we all see the movie. So no. So I was like looking and stuff, and apparently Tron Ares has a post-credit scene. Yeah, I was looking that up, and yeah, apparently, yeah, Tron Ares has a post-credit scene, so yeah, I guess we're gonna have to stay for the credits. And also something else I heard is that the Mandalorian and Grogu trailer will be attached to Tron Ares. Yeah. That's something that I heard. But anyway, we're gonna go over the plot predictions. So, yeah, the Dillingers hunting Sam and Cora to gain access to the grid, which I still think that's gonna happen. I still think that's gonna be like the big major plot of the movie. And it's going to be probably focusing on the Dillingers, the main part of the movie. And then I think we're going to see Kevin sending Ares into the real world to look for Sam and Cora and to protect them. Yeah. And I think we'll see Kevin, Ares, Sam, and Cora. Oh, wait, no. I think we'll see the Grid Army following Ares into the real world to invade it. That would be pretty cool. And then I think we'll see Kevin, Ares, Sam, and Cora all teaming up to fight the Dillingers and the Grid Army, and then Kevin sacrificing himself to protect Ares, Sam, and Cora. But unlike in Tron Legacy, he'll actually die this time, which would be sad, but yeah. And then I think that'll lead to Ares, Sam, and Cora making peace between the real world and the Grid. And I was gonna add one more thing to my plot prediction. Like here on the stream. Yeah. So my final part here to the plot prediction is, I think we're gonna get an explanation to how Kevin survived the end of Tron Legacy. I think it's gonna open, like I think Tron Ares is gonna open with like a flashback explaining how Kevin survived the end of Tron Legacy, which I'm gonna look up if Clue died at the end of Tron Legacy. Oh yes, Clue did die. Oh. Yeah, anyway, I'm really excited for Tron Ares. And for how much money I think it's gonna make. I'm gonna look at the box office of the previous Tron movies and gauge based on that. Wait, let's look up Tron's box office first. So it looked like Tron back in 1982 made $50 million. I think Tron Ares is going to make more than that. Let's see how much Tron Legacy made. Tron Legacy made $400 million. I think Tron Ares will be around $400 million. Kind of like, yeah, Tron Legacy was. I could see that being the, like, thing for the, like, runtime of the movie. I mean, not the runtime, the box office, the movie. Speaking of runtimes, though, the runtime for Tron Ares is 1 hour and 59 minutes. Now, when you compare that to the previous Tron movies, Tron from 1982 was 1 hour and 36 minutes, so this was longer than that one. And then Tron Legacy was 2 hours and 5 minutes, so this is shorter than Tron Legacy. Yeah. Also, if you guys didn't know, there were plans for an original Tron 3 before Tron Ares. Yeah, originally Tron 3 was going to be titled Tron Ascension. It was going to release in 2015, and it was going to have Joseph Kosinski direct. Oh, that's cool. Wait, Joseph Kosinski, he directed the F1, Tron Legacy, yeah, and also Top Gun Maverick. So he's very good at his his stuff with his movies. When it says Sam and Cora were going to return in Tron Ascension, along with Cillian Murphy. Yeah. Who knows, maybe Tron Ares is going to set up Tron Ascension, and if we don't get Sam, Cora, or Edward Dillinger Jr., that'll be why, because they're setting up Tron Ascension for like Tron 4 to happen. Maybe that's what Tron Ares is setting up. Like Tron Ares is a sequel to Tron Legacy Storm, like with explaining like Kevin and like what happened to him post Tron Legacy, and then like introducing like by the other Dillingers, and then and like introducing Ares, and then Tron Ascension is going to be like, could be Ares going to recruit Sam and Cora, and we could see Edward Dillinger Jr. and Evan Peters back again. So maybe like it's kind of like a two-parter. Tron Ares going into Tron Ascension. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. Kind of like how like the Avengers movies have been, and like the next two are going to be like the last two, Infinity War and Endgame. That was a two-parter. Same, and then same for Doomsday into Secret Wars. That's going to be a two-parter. Yeah. So that's maybe what we could get. Tron Ares could be part one to this like big event thing, and then Tron Ascension could be part two. That would be pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't say no to more Jared Leto? I mean, I thought Jared Leto did good as Morbius. I thought Jared Leto did pretty good as Morbius. And also, who wouldn't say no to more Evan Peters? Evan Peters did great in WandaVision as Ralph Boner. And same for his cameo in Agatha All Along. And then he also was an amazing Quicksilver. First of all, he returns as Quicksilver in Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars. I think that would be pretty cool. Because there was a rumor for Avengers Doomsday that we could be getting the, like, Magneto's children, like Wanda, Pietro, and Polaris. So we'll probably be getting Evan Peters back as Quicksilver, Elizabeth Olsen back as Wanda, and then Polaris was in the show Gifted. I've never seen it before now. Like, kind of like mutant type thing. I don't even think it's connected to the X-Men movies or any X-Men thing. I was The Gifted. She was played by, her name was Emma Dermot. Yeah. Maybe we can get her back as Polaris for Avengers Doomsday. Yeah. Then we can get, and then Ian McKellen Magneto. So we get the entire family. Magneto, Quicksilver, Wanda, and Polaris. That would be pretty cool. And like we see Genosha in Avengers Doomsday. I think that would be pretty cool. They were basically like expanding the 10,005 universe. Which, man, Avengers Doomsday, I mean, at this point, why aren't they making it a 3-hour movie? I don't think it'll be 3 hours. I think it'll be like, I think the runtime for Avengers Doomsday, oh man, not even a year in, and we're already predicting the runtime. I think it'll be 2 hours and 55 minutes. I'm gonna go with that for the runtime. So close to 3 hours, but not 3 hours. Kind of like Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End, that was 2 hours and 50 minutes. Or Doom Part 2, that was, I think 2 hours and, no, I don't even think it was 2 hours and 50 minutes. Doom Part 2 was 2 hours and 46 minutes. Which I think Doom Part 3 is going to be longer than that. Oh wait, Doom was 2 hours and 35 minutes. Maybe it'll be in between that. Like in between Doom Part, like in between the runtimes of Dune and Doom Part 3. And then still speaking of runtimes, going back to Tron, if we get like, if Tron Ares is the Part 1 and then Tron Ascension is Part 2, then I think Tron Ascension would be longer than Tron Ares. Well, it would have to. Well, it probably would be. I think it would even be longer than Tron Legacy. Yeah. Man, I'm so happy to be talking about Tron and like being part of the speculation stuff. Like, there's so many movies to be excited about. After Tron Ares, after this, like, we don't really have any like big movies until like December with Avatar Fire and Dash and SpongeBob Search for SquarePants, which I'm excited for both of those. Yeah. But if I'd say I'd say I'm more excited for Avatar Fire and Dash than I am for SpongeBob Search for SquarePants. But I'm still gonna make content about both of them. Yeah. But yeah, that will be the end of the Night Before Tron Ares stream. Really enjoying that. Really enjoyed the stream and talking about Tron Ares and speculating and like going off topic. Talking about how Tron Ares could set up Tron Ascension. Yeah. But yeah, right now I'll do my closing and say bye. Make sure to like, hit the notification bell, and subscribe. Until next time, guys.